Alright guys, what is up? So, today's video, we're going to be talking about the entire Green Lantern collection, okay? Setup is a little different here because I am actually at my grandparents' house, which I thought would be a little easier in terms of showing you all my stuff. So, we have two short boxes here, one of which is all Green Lantern. This one here is a newer short box that has a good bit of Green Lantern, but it's not all Green Lantern. So this one won't take too much time. And then right here, we have all of the slabs right here, which I have ordered in terms of cool factor. I got the ring light set up here. So I think we got a bit of a good video for you guys. We're gonna show you all that we have collected. It's been a big journey. As y'all guys know, Green Lantern is my absolute favorite comic book character. So we're going to be showing you all of the nitty gritty, all of the good stuff I have in these boxes, all of the cool slabs. So stay tuned. You know, we got a lot of cool stuff. All right, so I've been trying to figure out like a million different ways of how to show this stuff. So I think I'm just gonna hold the camera and we got the ring light going with the light here so you guys can see all well and good. So like I said, this is volume 2 and volume 3 Green Lantern. Probably like 70% of this is volume 2. That's what I have the most of. So yeah, let's go into it. Nice one right there. This is Green Lantern 29. First appearance of Black Hand. This is Green Lantern 69. And we're just gonna kind of power through a lot of this stuff. That's Green Lantern 77. Awesome Neal Adams cover. I really like that one. One of my favorites for sure. I really like pink covers. We got 82. We got 93. Issue 94. Got 102. 111. And yeah, I mean, as y'all guys can see, I mean pretty much since I've started YouTube, what is this sticking up there? Pretty much since I've started YouTube, I've been on the journey of collecting Green Lantern, and I've amassed a pretty big collection so far. I'm pretty proud of where it's at. Obviously, I'm trying to get the full run, and we're not anywhere near there so far. But you know, we're making haste. We're making good way through the run. We're making good progress. So personally, I'm happy where the collection has gone so far, but it's only gonna go up from here. You know, only gonna go up. So we got 140. We're getting into a little bit more of the 80s action here, which probably the 80s I have the most of in terms of Green Lantern. 147 there, awesome Black Hand cover, like that one. This one's a great one. First appearance of Chip the Squirrel. That's an awesome one right there. First appearance of Salak. I do have an extra copy of that book. I think it's in the white box. I started to keep my duplicates in that box because sometimes I buy duplicates here and there by mistake, but you know, it's hard to keep track when you have so many books. You know, it's hard to keep track of the very few that you don't have. This is a great one here. Gil Kane is my favorite comic book artist, and this is the first time he's coming back on Green Lantern after a really long time. He was the main artist in the Silver Age, like 95, not 95, 85, or whenever that book came out. They decided to bring him back to do a little bit of Green Lantern goodness. What was that? That is issue 158, 159. 161. This is also a more recent one. One I'm missing, which is actually a pretty pricey one. One of the only like really big keys from the Copper Age of Green Lantern. This is first appearance of Javelin right there. One of the more expensive ones is the first appearance of the Omega Men. I don't have that issue. I don't have it. I'd love to have that issue, but when I see it being sold on Whatnot, on eBay, and at comic shops, they just really like to upcharge that book. I don't know why. They just really like to sell that book at a premium, and I cannot tell you why for the life of me. Now we're getting into a bit of some John Stewart action. I do not have the first appearance of John Stewart. I really want that book though. It's just one of those really expensive ones, and I think it's one that has gone up significantly in terms of price. Awesome Star Sapphire cover. I love that one. One that has gone up in price considerably because of the movie or the show, the Green Lantern show that's gonna come out pretty soon with Kyle Chandler and whatever his face is. I don't remember the name of the guy who's playing John Stewart. Issue 200 here. Another recent one I got. I was really happy to get that one. Really happy. Boom, that's a big one right there. First appearance of Kilowog. Nice one. This is also when they changed the title to the Green Lantern Corps, which in terms of the Green Lantern Corps, I am incredibly close to getting every issue of this run, of that part of it. I think I'm missing, there's not a lot I'm missing. I'm missing like issue 123, 124, and then like a couple like in the middle, but besides that, like I'm just about there. 211 is also one that comes to mind of one I'm missing. But yeah, great covers on a lot of these. Bit of a wormhole tornado going on there. Okay, we're gonna swap the hand. The hand is getting a little bit tired. We do have Green Lantern 222, awesome one. Okay, and that is the end of volume 2. I actually thought I had a lot more volume 2, but all of this is volume 2 Green Lantern. And then we're going into volume 3 and some other stuff here. This is Emerald Dawn 2 number 1, and I do actually have, if you can see right there, I have another one, and then I have the entire run of Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2. It's 1 through 6, every issue, and then I have another one. These are newsstand copies of issue 1, 2, and 3 here. Yeah, right there, newsstand copies. I'm trying to get that also all in newsstand. I'm only missing 3 issues. So yeah, and here is where the volume is there really only issue 5 where that starts? I thought I had issue 3 of this. Whatever. Issue 5, this is when my volume 3 starts here. So issue 5, issue 6, 9, 10, 11, 15, Green Lantern Mosaic, 16, 17, 18, issue 19 at the 50th anniversary special there, awesome cover. Issue 20, I think in terms of volume 3, like the earlier issues is probably the ones I have like the most concurrent run of, probably. There's issue 22 in terms of like having a lot of the gaps filled up. Issue 23, 24, there's 25. I know for a fact I have a second copy of that in the white box. 26, 27. After that, we got 28, 29. I mean, as you can see, it just goes up more and more in the numbers. I find a lot more of the 90s Green Lantern than I do some of the 80s and 70s Green Lantern, especially 70s Green Lantern. I just never find that ever. There's issue 40 of that. We're getting a little closer to the Kyle Rayner section. There's 42, there's 44. I don't have issue 43. There's another 44. There's 46. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. This is a newsstand copy. Issue 49. Got this for 50 cents, actually. You cannot beat that. Can't beat it. Issue 52. I don't have the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. I specifically want that book in 9.8. So when I've seen it, I've passed on it deliberately. I might need to get a raw copy, though, just for the collection. 54. This is when Kyle Rayner's girlfriend gets fridged. A bit of a controversial issue on that one. This one's really cool too. This is a cameo of Wong, actually, from Marvel, makes place in this book. Kyle Rayner's actually walking down Bleecker Street in that issue, which I think that's a fun little nod. Issue 73, him versus Wonder Woman. 74, this is first appearance of one of Darkseid's children. I think it's Graven. That was actually a gift from Mr. Akins over at What's on the Comic Rack. Great guy, great guy. Okay, this is when Jade becomes a Green Lantern. Who Jade was a part of Infinity Inc. For a while, and then she joined the Green Lantern Corps, and then started dating Kyle Rayner. Okay, so now we're getting into the more modern Green Lantern. As you can tell, it's closer towards the back. I don't have a ton of a modern Green Lantern, but I have a few issues. Here's Larfleeze number 1. It's not really modern, but here's Green Lantern number 1, Jeff Johns. This is actually the Error variant, the Teardrop Error variant. Adds a little bit of extra rarity to it. There is a variant cover to the same book. Issue 3 of that. We got issue 10. I think this is from a different run, but still. We have issue 29. This is the awesome Robot Chicken variant cover. I love this one to death. One of my favorite. In terms of modern books, I really like the cool variant covers that they do like this. Like there's some Lego variant covers that I've seen for Green Lantern that I really like those. There's a cool Jessica Cruz cover here. Okay, in the back is more of the miscellaneous type thing. So this is Green Lantern 3D that has 3D glasses inside of it actually, which is pretty cool. There's Hal Jordan number 1 from the Flashpoint timeline. We got some annuals here. So we got Tales of Green Lantern Corps annual, issue 1. We got issue 3. I really want to get issue 2. That's a big Green Lantern key that I never find it. Like no one is ever selling issue 2 of Green Lantern annual. And I'd really want it because first Sodom Yah, first Prophecy of the Blackest Night, which obviously happens later on, is one of my favorite comic book runs in general. But here's annual 1 from the 90s run. Here's some Guy Gardner Reborn. This and the annual was actually a gift from Brandon over at Mon Comics. Thank you so much, buddy. Green Lantern Special issue 2. We have Green Lantern Mosaic. I think this is the only issue of Green Lantern Mosaic I have. That's just a series I never find out in the wild. Green Lantern Corps Quarterly number 6. Bit of a mouthful in terms of the title, but this is the first appearance of somebody. I cannot remember who, but it's the first appearance of somebody. This is the first appearance of Kyle Rayner's suit, which predates his actual first appearance. So yeah, that's everything in this first box that we have here. Let's go ahead and move it over to that one. All right, so there's the next box. In terms of this box, I did pull out some of the miscellaneous things that were in this box. These are, for the most part, duplicates here in the front. These are issues I already have, so I just put the not as high grade copies in here. And these are some stuff that are not duplicates. Right here, this is DC's How to Lose a Guy Gardner in 10 Days. A really fun story on this if you haven't read it. I recommend it. It's pretty silly. This one is cut in half. I bought this in like a mini Green Lantern collection, and this was in there. So I just threw it in here with all this miscellaneous stuff. Random, newer Green Lantern book. We got a few Green Lantern war journals here. We have Super Family here with Green Lantern, Hawkman, and the Atom. If you don't know, Atom is actually one of my favorite DC characters, believe it or not. I really like the Atom, so yeah, there's that. This one's really cool. This is an Elseworlds Green Lantern story. This is basically if Bruce Wayne got the ring of Green Lantern. Really awesome story on that one. This one right here is really cool. This is actually one of my childhood copies. I don't have many books from like when I was literally like a little kid reading Green Lantern, but this is one of them that I had. Green Lanterns issue 38. We have a few Neil Adams kind of reprints here. These are brand new covers for some of the 70s goodness here. Really awesome covers. I like those a lot. First appearance of John Stewart. No, this is a foil variant cover of a newer reprint. Same thing for this one, except not foil. Let me get back here. Green Lantern 1 reprint. I showed this off in one of the older videos of the Green Lantern Raw. That is it, because back here is just miscellaneous stuff that I need to put in their correct boxes. I just haven't got the chance to. Well, that's kind of Green Lantern right there, All American Comics. So yeah, these are just miscellaneous here that I need to put in their respected boxes. I just haven't gotten around to. So basically, that's what we're rocking with, guys. So let's go on to the slabs, which there's some really cool stuff there. Right now, here are the slabs. These are my pride and joys. I really like slabs. I personally really like slabs. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I think they're really cool. First off, here we have Green Lantern issue 8. This is just a random modern book. I have these all sorted in terms of cool factor. Let me put this to the side. That light is very bright in there. So Green Lantern Emerald Dawn issue 4. This is one of the first slab. No, this is the very first slab I actually ever got. There's like some fuzzies there from my dogs. So yeah, that's an awesome one. Next one, Green Lantern Tales of the Green Lantern Corps issue 3. Second appearance of Necron. I think I just got this when I bought one of my other bigger Green Lantern slabs that I'll show you here in a second. It was like 20 bucks or something like that, super cheap. So I just thought, why not? Right here, boom, 8.5 Green Lantern 58, first appearance of Eve Dormus, who was a love interest of Hal Jordan. Yeah, I mean, I love this book. Look at that book. Look at that book. You can see me a little bit too. Hey guys. Yeah, so I'm trying to get Silver Age Green Lantern issue 20 onward high grade, and high grade to me is like a 7.5 or higher. This definitely fits the bill. This one also fits the bill. This is 7.5 white pages Green Lantern 46 from the Fantastic Collection. Bit of a pedigree book right here. Awesome cover too, with Tomari and a lot of the other Lanterns carrying Hal Jordan after he was dead. He was not. Right here, 9.8 white issue. Oh, my ring light turned off. That's okay though. 9.8 white pages, issue 50 of Green Lantern. First appearance of Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern right there. Death of Oa and a bunch of the Green Lanterns, and first appearance of Parallax there right on the cover. So that's kind of a big one. And oh, I didn't even mention, this is signed by Ron Mars, who did the story for this book. Yeah, I got that for a really good price too. Next one, second to last, this is Green Lantern issue 5. This is the oldest issue of Green Lantern that I own. Let me get it out of the wrapping for you guys so you can get a bit of a better look. So yeah, Green Lantern issue 5 from 1961, still 10 cents. This is the earliest Green Lantern issue I have. I really want to get some other ones. 4.0, cream to off-white, first appearance of Hector Hammond, an iconic Green Lantern villain who was one of the only Green Lantern villains to be in live action, actually. It was in the really awful Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. And my pride and joy here, this is the favorite book I have in my entire collection. We have Green Lantern issue 16 from 1962, origin, first appearance, Star Sapphire. That's a great one. That's a great one right here. Let me see if my ring light will turn on. Yeah, boom. Oh no, my ring light's been acting funny recently, but guys, this is a really big one. This is my favorite comic book villain of all time, Star Sapphire. I was really happy to get this book. Yeah, I love this book to death. My favorite book I have. Yeah, I love this book. So that's the collection, guys. Here's the box. I did flip that over so it wouldn't show. Here's my beanie, and here's actually a trade paperback of Green Lantern. So that is the Green Lantern collection, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Obviously, this is my pride and joy right here. The video, like, quality-wise, didn't turn out great. I apologize. This is the first time I'm kind of doing this in a different location, trying something different to show y'all guys, maybe from a different, better angle. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. I got a big video coming out either Wednesday or Thursday of a really big book that I recently just bought. So make sure you tune in for that. And the Green Lantern collection is only going to get bigger, guys. It is only going to get bigger. Let me look at that. That's great. Anyway, guys, bye.